Warzone. You're watching PHTV4 Spotlight. Today's Spotlight is on the girls track and field program at Stagg High School. With me today, we're very fortunate to have on my left head coach Mary Guido. Mary, thank you for being here this morning. Good to see you again.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
And on my right, we've got a rocket here, right? A sprinter. Yeah, Betty. Thank you for being here this morning. It's good to see you. Good luck this year. I'm going to ask you just a second about how track is going in your events. Coach, I'm going to turn to you first. Can you tell us a little bit about your background as a coach and teacher at Sandburg? How about Stagg? I'm Sandburg. Go ahead.
So I've been at Stagg now for 14 years, and I have been coaching here for 14 years, but I've been coaching track and field now for 17 years, and I'm then the head coach for, I think, 12.
Wow, congratulations. And 12 years as a head coach is not an easy haul. I mean,
no. It's funny because I have athletes that stick out in my mind, and I thought they graduated 2 years ago, and they were gone. Now they're getting married. So
yeah, the time slips by like that,
does,
right?
Yeah.
All right, Betty, how about you? What events do you do?
I do the 100, 200, and 400.
Wow. All right. Yeah. So you are a little speedster. Okay. What about, I want to talk about the season a little bit first, though, and we're in the early part of your season, right? Like you've got an indoor season coming up, and then the outdoor season down the road still, but you have been practicing for a few weeks, right? How are things going so far?
Well, it's been, as we usually expect an indoor season, it's a little chaotic. We've got a very big team. We've got the biggest roster I've ever had already, and we don't even have our winter sport athletes out yet. So it's really been exciting, but we're at the learning stages. So there's a lot of training and a lot of teaching going on right now.
Congratulations on the numbers, and obviously without a field house, that adds a layer of challenge too. But I'm guessing you've been able to get outside for part of this.
No, we haven't. No, we've been stuck inside. So we're in the hallways. We train in our 200s hallways upstairs. It's the longest hallway we can get our sprinter group in, and we've had about 75 kids at our sprint practice. So that's a lot to manage in a short hallway, but we do our best.
That's awesome. No, I mean it's a great problem, right? How about going into the season going forward then, especially with the first few meets or invites coming up? How do you feel about it so far?
Well, I'm at the point now where I'm ready to get started. We've been training for 3 weeks. We've got our first competition coming up this weekend. We're going to Proviso for the Valentine's Relays, which I'm excited about. And I'm just ready to get the show on the road. I'm ready to see what these kids can do. We have so many new kids, and it's going to be nice to see them compete.
Yeah, you do hit that point where, all right, I know we need more practice, but I've had enough practice. I want to get after it. What about you, Betty? How do you feel about the way your training is going and then heading into these early meets?
I think we have a very strong team this season, and I'm very excited to head into the meets. I can't wait.
Good. All right. So then let's kind of project down the road a little bit, getting to the outdoor season. Are there certain special invites or competitions you look forward to? I mean, how do you feel then about past this immediate part?
We always have a great loaded season with a lot of big competitions. Once we get outdoors, a couple that I really look forward to, I always look forward to going to Naperville North. We have a co-ed meet, which is a great opportunity for us to see how our training partners, the guys, are doing, and to watch them compete and to be with them while they compete is a really great thing. So that's one of my favorites as a coach. I think it's one of the athletes' favorite meets as well. And of course, as we prepare for outdoor conference and outdoor sectionals, that's really the pivotal point of the season.
It is, for me, my favorite part. Yeah, the competition level. Betty, what about you?
The Naperville North meets are definitely one of my favorites as well, as well as the Olivet meets. Those are always so fun, the big meets.
The Olivet one coming up, right? The indoor conference. Okay. Turning away from track for just a second then. How about, do you do any other sports?
Yes, I did dance this year, and then I've also played tennis, soccer, and I think that's it. Okay. Stagg. Yeah.
And you have time to be a full-time student too, right?
Yep, of course.
All right. How about your favorite subject?
Definitely any science. Right now, anatomy for sure.
All right. And then as a senior, I would imagine you're starting to look down the road a little bit. What's coming up for you after high school?
I'm looking to run track in college at either North Central or Illinois Wesleyan, and to study kinesiology to become a physician's assistant or physical therapist. Sorry.
No, it's okay. You have a little time to figure that one out too. Yeah. Two great schools and also great track programs too. Well, congratulations. Good luck. That's exciting for you. All right, two final questions for both of you. All right. The first one is a person of inspiration for you. In my world, I kind of think coaches and athletes especially need to be able to draw on inspiration sometimes. Coach, how about for you?
I think especially when you think of from the coaching standpoint, I have to turn to one of our former coaches, my former colleagues, Missy Mason, who is a relatively recent retiree, but she is somebody that I relied on for mentorship as in my early years, and then counted on as a friend to kind of help support me during tough times. And she is always there for me. She's a wonderful human, and Missy, thank you for everything you've done.
It's nice to have somebody like that in your life who is a mentor but also a friend, right? And then you do, it sounds like you got to spend a few years together too.
Yeah, quite a few. Yeah, it was exciting. So she was great.
Betty, how about you, a person of inspiration?
Definitely my cousin, Nico, because he really pursued basketball and he was always so good. I loved watching him, and he managed to be a great student and just like a very helping person.
It's nice to have that kind of role model, somebody who is is hardworking in multiple areas, it sounds like, right? All right, the fantasy question. Coach, it's happened. The miracle of miracles. You're competing at a national premier level, whether today or we have to do memory lane a little bit. You got a chance to go to the Olympics. What event would you want to run in?
Oh, that's an easy answer. 100-meter hurdles.
100-meter hurdles?
Absolutely.
Why the 100-meter hurdles?
One, it's the most exciting race to me. There's so much that can happen. There's so much unpredictability, and it is such a technical event that it's just fantastic to watch at the premier level. And if I'm there, I want to be running it.
That's cool. It is a great race. Really exciting. Betty, what about you?
Definitely the 400-meter dash or the 4x4. I just love running 400s.
That's an awesome, that is quite a trait because that is a monster tough race. All right, well, again, good luck. Illinois Wesleyan or North Central. Coach, good luck this year. Good luck with track, both of you. Thank you for being here this morning. I'm Dave Wurzlow, and you've been watching Spotlight. Spotlight has been on the girls track and field program at Stagg High School. Thank you for watching.